Hello everybody, quick midweek video. I'm flying out this weekend. Again, I'll tell you I'm missing the game. If you hadn't heard me crying, I'm going to miss the Jacksonville game this weekend. I'm still hurt about it, but I'm going to try to make it through this. The Dak hate is flying again. It's flying like crazy out there. I look at the message boards and things of that sort. And they followed up on Troy Aikman's comments when Troy Aikman said that he needs to be more accurate, which I agree with Troy Aikman 100%. And I think he needs to be more accurate. I think there's a lot of things Dak Prescott needs to work on his game to bring it up to an adequate level or whatnot. But again, to dump this thing all on one guy is just really ridiculous. There's some ridiculous trains of thoughts going on with the Cowboys. Whatever's going on with Jerry Jones and the organization, that's one. This is another one to think that we can that Dak, if he's more accurate, we would go to the Super Bowl. I mean, how silly does that sound? The one guy I'm crazy about, the young quarterback Baker Mayfield. If we had Baker Mayfield, you think we would be, ready for the Super Bowl? You think he would be coming here just doing the things he's doing now with that roster? I'll give you another one. Carson Wentz, number 2 quarterback, beautiful arm, accuracy, whatever. How good do you think we would be if we had Carson Wentz? Would you be crying Super Bowl? I mean, he's suffering with a Super Bowl roster. So that's what I'm saying. You putting of course he needs to be more accurate. We all see the things that you're seeing, but to dump everything on that, say, man, if we change that, we'd be good again. It's the same mentality, and I think it's the same mentality of the people that were expecting Romo to do everything, and I think that's behind this, because there's another crazy train of thought that I think is tied into that. It's people that think that Romo still could, if we had Romo, he could still play for the Cowboys right now, which is if you look at the last days of Romo and how much he was hurt and how much he had to play through pain and what we were doing to him and all the things at that point. And on top of that, on top of how hurt he was, on top of the fact that he might not be able to play again if we kept putting him out there and subjecting him to injury, we had in 2014 the best offensive line that we put out. We had the most productive running game in the whole history of the Dallas Cowboys. And we had Tony Romo, one of our most accurate, probably our most prolific quarterback in history. And Jason Garrett couldn't win with that crew on offense. So it's like to think that this crew can win with, we change this little thing. If we change that little thing, it's hard for me. I mean, I'll go with it. You know what I'm saying? If you want to dump Dak and bring a new quarterback, but as soon as that quarterback looks like Jared Goff when Fisher had him, then I'm gonna be like, maybe it's not the quarterback. Maybe it's what's going in the quarterback's ear. That's all I'm saying. And then to confirm on that, on Tuesday morning, I got up and I watched, all the talking heads. And usually I don't do that, but I felt like I wanted to do it because of that 4th and 1. Because everybody jumped in on it. Should the Garrett have went for the 4th and 1? The 4th and 1, 4th and 1, 4th and 1. With me, I think I told you in my after game, I didn't even care about that 4th and 1. I didn't even care because of everything that was happening in that football game, of how poorly that 3rd and 1 was called, how poorly that 3rd and 1 was executed. And there was nothing in me that would think that, oh yeah, we're going to get the first down here and win this game. No, whatever. I was like, whatever. And if on the flip side of that, this is why he has no more credibility. On the flip side of that, if Jason Garrett had went forward on 4th down, called one of those stupid wide receiver, because he didn't have a play, y'all. He didn't have a 4th and 1 play. If you thought Jason Garrett had a 4th and 1 play, come on, man. He didn't. And if he threw one of those stupid passes or pitched or some stupid stuff that he's done on 3rd and 4th down before, and we get stuffed and they get, a couple of quick Deshaun Watson runs and they in field goal range to win the game, they will be ripping Jason Garrett. So he has no credibility. If he loses at this point, they're going to rip him apart. They're going to rip him apart. just like the 4th and 1. And they went and got a stat that, oh man, they're 18 out of 19 when Dak and Zeke are back there. They should have went for 4th and 1. They'll rip you with those stats, but that stat doesn't mean anything. I mean, what? Just because it was 4th down, Texans were going to stop, killing our run game? All right, here comes the kids. I might be on tonight because, yes, ma'am.
My mom took the black off of my boo-boo.
Okay, well, I'll come and fix your boo-boo.
May I have a boo-boo? May I have one more bagel?
One more bagel?
Yeah.
You've ate 2 bagels. Never mind. I'll be on tonight, hopefully. I got a Madden draft. My Madden enthusiasm is like way under there. I'm so bad. I'm picking 2. So that's how bad my season was in the first season of Madden. So I'll be on live tonight, talking Madden, probably not much football. But that's what I'm saying. It's just like Jason Garrett has no more credibility. We're trying to pick and blame a player here or whatever, if we change that player. No, unless Garrett gets this thing fixed, it is what it is. All right, guys, I'll holler at you later. Peace.